special board meeting on May 7 at 1:05 p.m. And I'll need to take roll. So Dr. Walls, we know he's not able to participate today. Jerry?
I'm here.
Present. Kristen?
Here.
Rich, are you with us? I'm saying no at this point, and I am here. So we have a quorum, barely. With that said, we'll move forward with the Pledge of Allegiance and then jump into the public comment period. So please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, that said, TK, you're going to have to tell me if we have members of the public present and if there are any comments for the board.
At this point in time, I don't have any public attendees. And to my knowledge, there's not been any that have been mailed in.
Okay, thank you so much, TK. That moves us on to, there is no response to the board in as much as there's no public comment. We have, looks like 6 items requiring some type of approval. So, Sean, you want to speak to any of these, or do you want us to just, I know we spoke to them last meeting. Is there anything you want to update us on before we jump into this? I'm not hearing you, Sean. Are you on mute?
Yes, I am chatting away.
Okay.
Okay, so in the last board meeting, these were brought forward as information only, although there was a vote taken on the exterior painting bid award and the roofing bid award. So I think that those were approved through the board, but we're going to go ahead and make sure, just from a funding perspective, that those are brought forward on the agenda here today. One thing that I do want to add was that the hospital roofing project for $250,000, there was some adjustment in the materials. So if you look on the tab A, I'm looking for the board to approve on that one, 300. We'll get to that instead of 250 in case there is a change in the materials. Although we've had it looked at and it doesn't look like there will be. I want to make sure we have a little cushion in case it does. It's just some things got messed up on the type of material we're using. So if we could go, I'd like to seek, we can just walk through them all if you want, Ken, from 5 to 10. The board's approval for total spend was going to be a total spend of $622,000 capital dollars for Project Botox, moving through 5 through 10. So if you want me to introduce each one of them individually, I'd be happy to, or I can let you flow with them however you want.
Well, I thought we would just take each one, get a motion and a second, hopefully on each one, and then take a vote.
Great.
We'll walk
And I
through.
just have a question. I don't want to sound ignorant here, but I'm new to all of this. So can somebody explain to me the capital funds and where this money comes from? I am.
Sure, I can tell you, I can tell you, Kristen, if I can take that, if you don't mind. So we were, I think even before you joined, we have board restricted funds for facility capital that was approved by the board, about 1,253,165 before. What we're doing now is we're going to spend against that pre-approved dollars, and each one of these requires board approval, so that anything over $25,000 requires board approval. So we're just going to kind of walk through these. And we're going to basically take that balance and encumber these dollars.
Yeah, and just to kind of add to that too, Sean, anything that is going to be spent against those funds also require board approval.
That's correct.
Okay, Kristen, answer your question. Okay, perfect. Let's take these one at a time. And Sean, can you, the first one, the approval for the flooring was 150,000, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so I'd look for a motion to approve the $150,000 for new floors throughout the campus. Sean, before I go there, define campus for me.
So this is going to be, we have new carpeting going into PT. We have new carpeting going into our respiratory therapy and education modular building. We have new flooring going into the skilled nursing facility, both in patient rooms and the hallways. We've got new acute care. So in the acute section, we have got new flooring going into the patient rooms and into the hallway, getting rid of the carpet and moving to more of a sterile and non-permeable flooring. Then all the way into the emergency department. Radiology lab has been done, so we don't have to do that. We have looked at the PACU and the sterilization room. We won't be doing the OR because it's marble. It's actually hard stone. And then we're going over the clinic where we're replacing the old carpet in the clinic and the CEO's office, the administrative office here, and the LAC waiting area and walk-in clinic and LAC walk-in waiting area. So it's campus-wide.
Yeah, okay, good. Maybe I should have just asked what's not included, right?
Exactly. We're not going to do Steve's office.
All right. Is there a motion to approve $150,000 for new flooring throughout the campus?
I'll make the motion. And I also want to mention that, Rich is very familiar with all of this also, since we've been talking about it as part of the strategic planning.
Yes. Okay. And Kristen, I'm looking for a second.
I'll second.
Okay. And then Jerry, your vote,
Aye.
and Christian,
Aye. and
I'll vote aye. So that one carries. Moving on to number 6, the painting. So this one is for, where's the painting here? There is $70,000. And looking for, this is campus-wide also. So looking for a motion to approve $70,000 for the painting.
I'll
Yeah,
make
I
a
have
motion.
And I'll second. I just have a question, Sean, that occurred to me when I actually came to the campus the other day. How are we going to handle the coloring? I mean, I know we're putting a new roof on the hospital, so we can put blue on the hospital, no problem. But if we put blue on the clinic and this roof is still green, I'm just not sure how that's going to look.
Yeah, we moved away from the blue palettes. We are moving to neutral colors. So it's going to fit with both the new roof that we're putting on the hospital, but it's also going to fit with the green roof on the clinic.
Okay, good. Yeah, just not peach.
And no peach.
No peach.
No, these are simple colors, but the building is going to be a lot lighter with a kind of an offset trim. So it's going to be a much cleaner look.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, now I'm looking for a motion to approve this.
Oh, I think Kristen made a motion and I seconded.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes, I did.
Uh,
And just to make a further comment on the painting, Sean, I think we had also discussed our staff will be painting the interior
That is correct.
Separately from this, but the paint cost is just going to be borne out through our normal maintenance expenses, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
We've actually already started that.
Excellent.
Okay, moving forward, Jerry, your vote.
Aye.
Kristen,
Aye.
and I will vote aye. And that takes us to item 7. This is approval for the roofing project. And Sean, you said you wanted to kick that up to 300,000?
I do. I think that we're going to stay at the 250 based upon Aspen Street Architects input recently, but this has been kind of a back and forth for the last day or so. I want 300,000 approved, but obviously we'll spend to the actual amount.
Okay, questions?
No, we got to do it. It looks terrible. I'll make the motion.
Okay. And
I'll
can I have a second? Kristen?
I said I'll second.
Okay, thank you. And then Jerry, how do you vote?
Aye.
And Kristen? Your vote, Kristen?
Aye.
Thank you. And I'll vote aye, so that carries as well for $300,000. And that takes us to furniture for $30,000 for the campus again. So any questions?
Is this for like the waiting rooms primarily?
This is for waiting rooms. This is for LAC waiting rooms. This is to replace the nurses station, which is pretty chipped. So all the stuff that's visible to the public is going to get a reworking.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the furniture for $30,000?
So
I'll make a
moved.
motion. Sorry. It's just you and me. So we'll
I
just
know,
take turns.
taking turns. All right, Kristen,
I'll-
made the motion. I'll second it.
Okay. And so Jerry, your vote,
Aye.
Kristen,
Aye.
and I will vote aye as well. And the last one here on the, oh no, it's not the last one. This is signage for the campus, and this is for $32,000. Any questions on that?
Again, I think it's necessary.
Okay, and so a motion, please.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, and a
I'll
second? Okay, Jerry, your vote,
Aye.
and Kristen,
Aye.
and I will vote aye, so that carries. So here is item number 10, BSK Geotech. The board will review and vote to approve funding for BSK Geotech Consulting for new critical access hospital land due diligence. Sean, you want to just talk about this a little bit, please?
Sure. So part of the due diligence on the land, and is before we go into escrow, this is our due diligence period. We have to have topo, and we have to have water tables and all kinds of things done. It's a geotech survey. It's really required for us to move into any kind of a lot adjustments or plot anything moving forward. So this is part of our due diligence. Within the next 60 days, BSK was chosen, selected. They've done work with us in the past, and they've given us a $40,000 bill to do a complete geotech survey, which is going to go into the filing.
So what we're approving here is $40,000. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So can we have a motion to approve $40,000 in funding for BSK Geotech as part of the due diligence process?
I make a motion.
I'll second.
Okay. And Jerry, your vote?
Aye.
Kristen, your vote?
Aye.
And I will vote aye, so that carries as well. So that concludes our action items on this agenda. Sean, anything to add before we go into closed session?
No, I thank the board, and you should start seeing some physical plant changes in the next couple months.
Very nice. I'm excited about it. So,
So are we.
all right. TK, can you end the recording and make sure we have some private time here, and then we'll let us know when that's occurred, and we will move into the closed session. Okay. All right, folks. The board has concluded the closed session, and now we are reopening the open session. There was no reportable action taken during the closed session. And so we will now move on to a schedule for our next regular meeting, which will be May 27th at 3 p.m. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Jerry, Kristen, TK.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Everybody have